Okay.
Like where you start up on something like that. So if you have the pit, that's way more ideal. So what I would do for a roundhouse, if you initially start teaching roundhouse, when you first start, I would always use the pit if you did. So if you don't have the pit, when you're first kid, you're brand new roundhouse, don't do a roundhouse, just have more carthouse. Because you're actually working the right thing by doing the carthouse. Once you get the pit, you're in business. So all you have to do is tell them, do a carthouse into the pit. Carthouse. And see, they automatically start to put their feet together because they're going past where they would put their feet together on the floor. And so you teach them that, and so they have a ton of time to be able to get their feet together. And so it really is teaching them how to do that. And it's not teaching them anything new. You've already taught them how to do the round off. You're just now teaching them to get their feet together before they go on the ground. So do that again. All right, that's not bad. Try and wait to put your feet in. The other thing is you'll start to see kids doing roundhouse because they start to close at the top. And you actually want them to close as late as possible. Because what that does is it creates power in the long run. That's why we always teach the cart-offs, is because we really want them to wait to close it. Just wait. Oh, close. Now see if you can go a little faster. So and they can play with this all by themselves at the top. Especially if the kid's ready to go roundhouse, they can just do this over and over and over. Into the pit, and it's teaching them the right thing. I'll go a little faster. There we go. Good. And so what I would, and then the other things as a coach, what I would be looking on if they're straight. So you would say, don't try and land right in line with the panel mat. See, make sure their arms are up when they're landing. Straight. That was a great one. See how late she closed her legs? That's what made it easier for her to stand up. So that was good. Then, if you have a kid who's like, yeah, this Iceland's doing great. The roundhouse are awesome. Then what you would do is have them start trying to scoop to where they're leaning backwards when they land. And I would do all of this before I ever had them try it on the floor. So see if you can scoop like closer to your back. Like so you're leaning back. Round off. You know what I'm talking about? Livy, come here. Do a round off. Don't go all the way to your back, but do a round off and land, kind of leaning back a little bit. Good. And then you would actually lean back. Yep. And then from there, if you've got a phenomenal kid, I don't think you'll probably get to here, and this is probably about where you're going to get with all the 2 kids. But you can always have them go, see if you can go all the way to your back. Oh, just like that. But that's a really good kid. They're not going to probably be able to get there. But that's a really good drill because it's basically the idea with the round-off is transferring our momentum. We have all this forward momentum and we're looking forward. We want to transfer it fast and make it, keep the momentum going to where we're going backwards. And that's what the round-off is designed for. And so that's why we teach them always to try and land. Even on the cart-off, we teach them to land and walk backwards out of it because we don't want them to lose the momentum. So if you have all this, great if you have the pit. Now if you need to move a kid on, what I would actually do is stack up 2 panel mats and do a round off.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
I want to check.
Not in the pit. Not in the pit. 2 panel mats is too much. So come here, Liz. So and I would spot this too because this is kind of a big fall for these guys. So they're going to do a round off. So hopefully by this point she's already done lots of cart off. She knows what it is. Now you're going to try and do your cart off, but put your feet together right before you land. Is basically what I say to them. And I'd spot it on this side, same as what I was doing before. And that was great. And so I'd spot it the same way as I spotted the cartwheels and stuff over there. And you guys can maybe want to jump and spot some of these. But when I grab them, I just hold on to them. Because what's going to happen is if you have a really powerful kid and they're good, they're going to go flying. And so you want to keep your hands on them.